Sweet, it looks like we are live, so welcome everybody to the Saturday morning Kerbal Jebby style streamy thing. Where I should probably introduce a little bit about what's going on for those of you who are just joining in or who have not caught some of the other streams. I have been waiting for the updates to the planet Cerillion in Kerbal Space Program. A great modder that goes by the name of the White Guardian has created an awesome planet called Cerillion, and over the past few weeks I've been working with him to help do some updates and sort of troubleshooting with the planet. And in the meantime, I have built my full armada to take advantage of the brand new planet. And by armada, I mean the 2 rovers, a HAB, and a scanning module, because I know very little about the planet, especially with the new changes. He's changed a lot of the characteristics of the planet. I know that it has sandstorms now and a bunch of other really, really cool features. So I've really been excited about planning this little adventure for quite a few weeks now. And on that note, something really, really cool. I'm just going to be, while I'm talking here, I'm just going to be planning the transfer window, because I know that I'm within probably a game month of the transfer, and I just want to make sure I get there. But one of the coolest things that he has done with the planet is, in honor of Disparia books, he has actually named one of the moons Disparia. So I'm really, really excited and grateful for his help. I'm really excited for to actually go explore the moon, and I'm thankful that he did that, and I'm really, really, really glad to have part of my book world in the amazing world of Kerbal. So I'm super excited about that, and I will be exploring that, but I want to focus on getting, let's see, oh yeah, we're really close, aren't we? We're only 23 days away, so I want to focus on getting everything to Cerillion, and then from there I can use that as a base to go explore the planet, or the moon Disparia. So that is the long-term goal. Today's goal is to try and get everything shot off to Cerillion, and maybe even get in orbit and possibly land on the planet. I don't know how that's going to go because of the whole, let's see, make sure we're getting this here. Okay, so we want 81.38, and that's dropping, so yeah, as the title of the stream suggests, I'm going to be aerobraking, if possible, everything in the planet's atmosphere, and that is the equivalent of tossing your house through the atmosphere and hoping that it slows down in time. Haven't really tried that. I did re-enter the HAB into Kerbin. I sent it up as a test, and it did make it into Kerbin, but obviously that's a little different than an interplanetary transfer when you're going rather quick. So I'm hoping it doesn't bake everyone alive inside their HAB and that it actually works. But being that this is Kerbal, we are just going to go ahead and try, and if we bake a few little Kerbals, there are always more we can get from the career fair, and send it up again. But I'm hoping that there are fewer explosions and things of that nature, because I would actually like to build the base on Cerillion since I have waited all this time. But if we crash land into it, I guess leaving debris on the planet is almost as good. So I'm just waiting for a nearly perfect transfer window. I'm actually going to start a couple days behind schedule because I have 4 launches, and what I want to do is I want to get each one sent off at sort of a separate window. So this looks good. I'm going to send the scanning module first. Because I've never really tried to control 4 ships at a time, I don't know how that's going to go, so I want to make sure there are a couple days between each one so that as they approach the planet, I have plenty of time to not mess things up. Let's see. Let me go ahead and set Cerillion as the target, and then we will plan our maneuver. So the planet is set between, okay, so between Dres and Jewel. And it's quite a lovely ring planet. I suggest anyone who's looking for a mod to try downloading it, because it has an extensive moon system with a bunch of Easter eggs. The White Guardian's done a lot of work on it, so I'm really excited to explore it. And if you guys are interested in exploring more than just the bare stock game, I highly suggest downloading. I downloaded it through CCAN, but I know that you can find other ways, just like most mods. Okay, so let's set up our maneuver. Where are we? Okay. Looks like our maneuver needs to be right there. Make sure we're getting 251. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, and it's going to take 2,100. Okay, 2,000 meters per second of delta V, which, if we're looking over at my delta V here, I kind of have enough. So that's why we are going to be doing the aerobraking, is because I don't really have a lot of leftover delta V after this whole maneuver here. So we're going to try and shoot straight in. Let me go up to the map view here. Oop. And I will be using the maneuver fine-tuning mod. Whoops. Okay. I think I must have done something off here. So we have it set as Cerillion, right? Yes, we do. Okay, maybe I placed my maneuver in the wrong spot. Let me try that again. Because we're going out. We don't want to go in. So let's... Oh, it was for Moho. No wonder. That would explain the problem. And we want... My bad. We want 120 kilometers. Let's try this again, shall we? That's where we set our maneuver. Okay, easy fix. And good thing I didn't start off, but easy fix. Now let's go back out and try this for real. So today is the day before Easter, and I have some fun little stuff coming as far as streaming in my computer. I ordered a new mouse that should be arriving today. Mine is on the fritz. It's working really, really poorly. It doesn't register anything, so trying to do anything technical is a bit of a jerk. So it said 2,100 meters per second, right? Oh, I think it's because its inclination is different. So I'm going to need to adjust that. But it did say 2,100 meters, right? Oh, let's see. Okay, ejection 19. So we want to reduce that a little bit to make sure we capture. So I'm going to take it down to 19. Oh, there we go. Starting to have an encounter. Get it closer. I didn't see that the first time for some reason. Oh, lost it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the first burn and get it going. And then I'm going to do the first burn for everything else. And then I'm going to start adjusting inclination. So I'm just going to do the very first burn. Let's bring up MechJeb to make sure we get it properly. Actually, I want to make sure that the craft is controlled from the right place. You'll see this is my massive scanning probe where I just stuffed every little bit of technology and science on there that I possibly could, just so that we can scan, because ideally I want to try and land the HAB somewhere with resources. I do have a mining... Hey Naga, what's going on? How are you this morning? I do have a mining attachment on the HAB, so I will be able to refuel. That is why I need to make sure the scanner gets there first, so I find resource-rich places to land. So how did your all-nighter stream go? Did you make it all night? Let's see. Okay, maneuver planner, execute next node. And like I've said before, I am using MechJeb for all of this. I failed the all-nighter. How long did you last? What time did you finally give in? I am using MechJeb for this because I want to make sure everything's as precise as possible. Like I said, I've never done 4 crafts going to the same destination at the same time. So if I can use all the assisted tools possible, I am going to make sure I have as few issues as possible. What happened at 3 a.m.? Did you just pass out on your keyboard, or did you just give up and go to bed? You know, was it a face plant on your keyboard, or just falling asleep? Okay, let's see. I need to make sure this is actually staged properly. Yeah, looks like we are good. And that should be... Is that my nuclear engine? I forget which engine I have. No, that's the RD-146. I thought I put a nuclear engine on this somewhere. Nope, guess I didn't. Just these little tiny ones here that should be relatively efficient. That's why I picked most of these. I do know that this has enough delta V to get there because I did a test on another save, and it did make it. So we should be okay. Yeah, no worries giving up the all-nighter. Those can be hard, especially if you're trying to stream the whole thing. What did you guys play most of the night? You were still playing poor man's Overwatch when I had to leave. Oh, Civilization. We're always close. I give up. It was bad. Well, yeah, that's funny. Oh, Civilization 5. That's actually... I haven't really had my PC very long. It's probably only been since... I think the end of January. I don't know exactly. And I've wanted to get into the Civilization games. I've actually heard that Civilization 5, the full with all of the DLC, the full complete package, is actually probably a better investment right now than Civ 6 is. Have you played both of those or just 5? Okay, it looks like we're just about there. So as soon as this is done, I'm going to switch over to my HAB. Okay, we're going to call that good. I'm going to switch to the HAB and get that going. Let's see. Oh, our descending node is right up there. I'm going to have to adjust that a little bit sooner. But for now, we need to switch to the tracking station, and it's time to get the HAB going. So I will show you, for those of you who haven't seen it, I will show you the HAB. It's a nightmare of a beast. And that's what I'm sending, and I'm just going to drop that bad boy straight onto Cerillion's surface with parachutes. It's not exactly the most attractive thing I've ever seen. And of course I'm in the shadows when I do this, so you can't see. Kind of see, right down there. See, that right there is the HAB, and that lifter is what we're sending it with. So let's see, after 12 p.m., had to go, so I played some other stuff, but after you left, I streamed battles. Besides me and my friend, I had 6 people watching at the same time. Civ 5, okay, so, and Civ 5 is super cheap, I believe. I don't have either of those. I want to get those. That's probably on my to-buy list. But I think Civ 5 is super cheap. Civ 6 does look really, really good, but from what I've heard, looking on message boards and everything, it's probably best to wait until the... Why did that change? The rest of the DLC is out. Oops, I want to go to map view for this. Show ejection angle. Okay, let's get it right... Where are we? So it looks like that's where we want to go, and it's going to be another 1900 meters per second. So let's go ahead and throw that out there, just like the scanning module. Oops, I should probably bring my tracking ball up so I can watch. Make sure and set the target as Cerillion. That would probably help too. It is morning. Maybe I need more caffeine or something. I don't know. So Naga, are you doing anything for Easter? Let's see. Just want to try and get this. Oh, wait, was that an encounter? Random Portuguese comment. No, you are good on the Portuguese. Given that you are in Portugal and all, it kind of makes sense that you would speak that. Oh, here we go. Looks like we have somewhat of an encounter right there. Let me actually see if I can't make it a little closer first. It looks a little bit farther for some reason than the HAB was. Let me see if I can see. Whoops. No, I can't see from here. Let me try the node editor and see what happens. Yeah, did you hear I'm waiting for a new mouse that I ordered? It's supposed to be here today, so I'm excited to actually be able to use a mouse that functions, because mine has been stuttering so bad. Okay, I probably want to try radial. Wait, why did it just say no target? What happened? Why are we not focused on Cerillion? Oops, no, I want... That was really weird. Focus Cerillion, no target. Well, huh, that was weird. I don't know why it just said... Let me just reset the map here. Cerillion, there you go. Okay, now... Okay, I'm just going to do this without the node editor since that messed up. One of my friends sent a picture of his new Razer mouse to Discord. Yeah, I think... Let's see, what was it? It was just a Logitech that I got. It was on sale, and it's a wired optical one, but what I like about it is that it's a little bit heftier. I hate really light mice. I feel like I'm going to throw them everywhere. So it actually has weights that you can add. So I'm excited to get that since A, it's going to work, and B, it's a little bit heavier since I do tend to like a little bit weightier of a mouse. I just feel like it's more precise. Not that I'm playing first-person shooters or anything on this, but I like the feel of a heavy mouse. I just feel more accurate with it. Okay, here we go. That's going to be an encounter, isn't it? Okay, perfect. And that wasn't too much more delta V, was it? Let's see, execute next node. Okay, and the RCS is on, which is good because turning that thing is a nightmare. Oh, and the other thing that should be arriving today that I'm really excited about is I ordered more RAM for my computer. I'm doing a little upgrade, and I ordered it from Amazon, and it said it should be here today. So hopefully after the stream, I will be putting some new RAM in and seeing how that works. No, I haven't actually tried that. Like I said, Linda had off yesterday, so we actually went to go see Fate of the Furious. Have you seen that or any of the Fast and the Furious movies? So I would have played it, but Linda and I went out to the movies yesterday, and that was actually a lot of fun. See, there is my monster super creation that hopefully will be going safely to Cerillion. So actually, hey, Mom, come here a sec. Yeah? So hey, Naga, one of the early videos I did is I actually tried to get my mom, who's a complete gaming novice, to build a craft to... Oh, that's loud. I'm going to zoom out. To build a craft to get into orbit. You should watch that. It was pretty hilarious. Come say hi.
Where?
Just the camera's up there. Well, so just say,
hello,
just wave. Okay, you're good. Yeah, you should watch the video where I try and teach her how to get a craft into orbit because she's a complete, never touched the game before. What? Oh, piss. I think there's a problem here. Oh, we're out of fuel. Let me make sure really quick before I go any further with that. There, that was the issue. Okay. And we need to ditch. He says hi. Okay, make sure these ditch. Okay, that's going to mess up our maneuver a little bit. But hopefully... Ooh, that's... Hold on, let me see if this is actually going to work. Let me focus the view on Kerbin. Yeah, if you... something like that, yeah, because she, growing up, she watched me play games all the time, but she never really actually played them. So I figured a good introduction is, why not learn orbital mechanics and try and get Jeb into orbit? So we did an hour. I tried to do it, teach her in an hour and a half, and it's actually pretty hilarious. What happened is I tried not to help her too much, but there was one small issue that she forgot to put parachutes on it. Go ahead and watch. So what ended up happening is Jeb had to bail out in the atmosphere and make it down just with his personal parachute to make it safely. But he was still able to do it, so she actually got Jeb into orbit, a stable orbit, and was able to return him safely to the ground. So it was hilarious. I honestly didn't expect her to do it. She did blow up a couple. I think it was it's on my YouTube channel. There's a link to it on my channel page. I'm a little worried about this maneuver. I don't know why. It looks like we're going straight into Kerbin. I wonder what happened here. Hold on a sec. Let me see if I can't focus on Kerbin really quick. Of course I can't. Is there an easy way to just select what I'm focusing on? Because that's so messy in there. I can't even find where Kerbin is. Because I want to make sure that the node... Because I was controlling from the wrong part, I want to make sure for some reason the node didn't screw up. Yeah, this seems like it's... I'm going to have to reload. Because I don't know what's going on with this. That was... so anyway, yeah, the video's on my YouTube channel. That's where I post, I upload all my past streams. Okay, so this is year 6 flights. Let me see if I can't... Day 70, 1991, persistent. Hopefully this is before it screwed up. And I did pull out some highlights of it too, if you want to go take a look at those. But yeah, it was pretty funny. I can't believe she actually did it. And poor, I think it was Dudley. Poor Dudley sacrificed himself for the cause. He was the first casualty. But after that, she didn't kill anyone. So I'm... okay. Perfect. Great. I don't think we messed up. Yeah, sorry I have to reload that, but it was controlling from the wrong part, and it completely messed up the maneuver node and what was going on. So I have to redo that, and I don't think... Okay, perfect. Good, good, good. We're still safe. So the next thing I want to do is to get Linda to try and do the same thing, because Linda actually loves... she and I play Mario Kart all the time. And we're eagerly awaiting the re-release of Mario Kart on the Switch, which is a day one buy for us. So she and I are on big online Mario Kart, you know. Yeah, we're going to pat ourselves on the back because we're actually pretty good at it. So we're waiting for that. But otherwise, she's not a big gamer. So I want to do something with Linda next. I think that would be even funnier. Do sort of the same thing to try and teach her to get into orbit. Since she does play... yes, I know. It's so close. Are you going to get that? Are you going to be a day one buy for that? Let's see. Yeah, of course I will. Yeah. How do... You know, I actually haven't looked into... How does Nintendo do friend codes and things like that on the Switch? I haven't actually... Let's see. Day one, I'm like, yeah. Well, just over in the future, because we'll be playing it quite a bit. But yeah, how does the Switch handle doing friends? Is it like it was on the Wii U, where you had to send like a friend code or a message or something like that? Because I haven't actually added anyone to my friends list on my Switch yet. So let me know. If you know how to do it, tell me so that I can go ahead and... I can even add you later today in preparation. Okay. Let's see. How much is that? Should be getting the encounter really soon. Hey, there we go. And I will try and adjust the radial just a little bit to get it right there. Oh, perfect. Okay, this should work. Okay, but the most important thing to do is to make sure I'm controlling this from the right place. If I can find it. How do I move the whole trackball? I know there's a way to move the trackball on this, and I know that you play this. Do you know how to actually drag the trackball somewhere else? Okay, where is my control? Thought it was somewhere around here. Is that it? Wait, there it is. There it is. Control from here. Okay. So now let's make sure we are facing the right way. Okay, maneuver, execute, next menu. Actually, I'm going to quick save, so we don't run into that problem again. Okay, quick save, good. Found it. Did you find the friend things or how to move the trackball? Which one did you find? Maneuver planner. Okay, execute next node. Okay, good. We should be okay. I have, in this stage, 400 meters per second. Then I'm going to ditch. Make sure we're facing the right... The friend thing. Oh, cool. Yeah, tell me what to do. So that I, later this afternoon, I'll go ahead and do it. I'll add you. Yeah, I suppose that's something I should have looked up. Okay, it's going to get loud in here. Yeah, actually, how is the game volume? Because I'm using headphones, and obviously headphones make ear explosions with a lot of loud noise. So I had to turn the volume way down. Can you actually hear the game noise at all? That's actually one thing that I would like to know. I've got the game volume super low. So let's hope we don't go straight into the planet again. Yes, this looks much better, the timing. Oh, perfect. Things are going well this time. I am very pleased. So is Jeb Val Dilbart with an A. Good old Dilbart. Willong and Megtrude, yes. Oh, and Graxy. Man, I put a lot on here, didn't I? And Urfy? Man, I don't remember Urfy. Urfy must have hitchhiked. Or, I mean, been a stowaway. I don't remember putting Urfy on. Oh, that's loud. See, when the engines go like that, I've got the headphones on, and the game volume itself is turned to like 10%. And that right there is so loud that I feel like I have to shout into the microphone to hear. Part 2, there we go. Isn't that separation is beautiful. I love that. This is such an ugly and yet beautiful thing that I've created. I don't know why I did something like that, but I think I don't know, I think it's fantastic. Well, I'm glad that the game volume is all right. I wanted to, it's kind of hard for me to tell, you know, when I'm using headphones and I'm adjusting it, it's obviously different than when it's going out. So I am glad I'm not blowing your eardrums up at least. And the RCS is working, and it's only wobbling a little bit. Yeah, that was the big issue with this, is there's so much weight up at the nose that it wobbles. Okay, go to your image on the top left corner and go to your profile and go to add friend. Actually, while this is going, hold on a sec. We've got 50 seconds of a burn, so let me turn on my switch really quick and see if I can figure out where you're saying. So I'll play 2 games at once. How's that? Look, I can stream 2 screens at once. There you go, look. Okay, go to your image on the top left. So I'm going to go into my home menu. Okay. Oh, same button 3 times. Okay. Tapping, if you can see that. Oh, I'm going up to my... Yeah, I got the gray one. I wanted the color. I actually ordered a... what are they called? The grips, right? Not the fancy Pro controller, but the actual grips. I ordered a colored one of those that I need to go pick up. Okay, going to my page. Oh, friends, let's see. Add friend. Search with friend code. Yeah, go ahead and give me your the friend code, and I'll type it in right now. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure. Okay, I'm going to call that good for the maneuver. Let's see if we're... Let me just check. Yeah, it looks like we have an encounter. Perfect. So now we quick save again. So that's 2 things that are heading out. Let's, if you don't want to show it on main chat, just send me a private message. But you know, if you want other people to maybe see it in chat and friend you, you know, either way is fine. Okay. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Okay, let me type that in. Where do you type in the letters? Oh, you don't need to, duh. 0284. 2929425709. Let's see if it works. Meanwhile, I'm going to go back. Hey, just sent. If you have your switch, go ahead and pull it up because I just sent it. I'm going to hold this right now and see if it works. Okay, so now we go back to the tracking center and we do part 3, which is the rover. Okay, so on escape trajectory, on escape trajectory. Next is the rover. This is actually working. I'm excited. The hard part is going to be coordinating all of these to get an encounter and aerobraking all at about the same time. They're only going to be about a day apart, if that. So it's going to be super, super tricky. Let's see where we're controlling from. I don't want to be controlling from the vehicle. That was the problem. Let's see. Okay, good. Now let's go to the map view. And we will open up our planner again, switch to Cerillion, repeat the process. Plot it. Show ejection angles. Now we throw our maneuver right there, and it how much did it say delta V? Is it the same? 1963? Right. Okay, now we set a target. Let's make sure Cerillion is our target. So I want to show you, once I get all these going, I haven't actually showed you what Cerillion looks like now that the White Guardian has finished it up. It looks really, really, really pretty. Especially with Eve and Scatterer on, it looks really amazing. So if you play this at all, I would really suggest downloading the Cerillion mod, because he did quite a good piece of work on this. Let's see. So we need 1900, give or take. Oops, a little too far, I think. There we go. Oop. Pull it out just a bit. I'll let you know if I see a I see a notification. Cool. It looks like it worked. There we go, sweet. Just a question. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, ask while I try and get this encounter. Oh, I had it. There we go. Okay, we are aiming at the right place. Execute. Yeah, Wasket. That's the one. Are you asking what it means or what the name's from? Let's see. Execute next node. Okay, I think we're good. RCS is on. We should be ace. Let me turn off me switch. Oh, you've played Snipper Clips, have you? Have you played the actual game or just the demo? Yeah, Wasket, that's it. I'll give you 10 internet points if you can figure out where that came from. I'll show you. I'm going to pull it up on my phone since that's easier than switching things on OBS, to share screens. I'm going to show you on my phone while it executes this maneuver. But see, while I'm doing it... oh, you played the full game. I want to ask you about that as soon as I show you this. But yeah, see if you can guess where that name came from while I pull it up here. Let's see. Make sure this is staged properly. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to be perfect on this. Yep. A jacket. Nope. I will bring it up and show you.
There's a wallet in my pocket.
Can you see that?
Dr. Seuss's Book of Ridiculous Rhymes.
Let me know if you can hear that.
Did you ever have the feeling there's a
Yep, this just keep watching.
Or a neat in the sink. Or a wasset in the closet. Sometimes I'm quite certain there's a jerkin in the curtain.
Eh?
And when I hear it talk, I know a slock's behind the lock. And that self up on the shelf, I have talked to her myself. I like the sable on the table, and the care beneath the chair.
Here it comes.
But the bofa on the sofa acts as if he doesn't care. I like the geeling on the ceiling. And the sour in the shower. And the numbers in the cupboards. I do like them a lot. But that toothbrush on my toothbrush, well, some are nice, but he is not. The yips on the steps are always fun to have around, and so are many, many other friends that I have found.
Sorry, had a stage.
Teller and the Neller and the Geller and the Deller and the Beller and the Weller and the Zeller in the cellar. There's a Yoddle in the bottle, whom I do not wish to keep, but the Zillow on my pillow always helps me fall asleep.
So that's where it comes from, is that story. Because one of them is a wasket in a basket. And the way I actually found that is years ago. I'm N64 era. So, you know, mid to late 90s. My best friend just lived up the street from me. And we would go, you know, play games up in his house all the time. But he had a huge family and a lot of nieces and nephews and cousins. So there were always books of, or baskets full of child books. And when we were taking turns playing, sometimes we just, you know, bust out the books and read them just for fun. And that book was one of them. And I saw a wasket in the basket and I just started cackling. So I started making all of my character names after that. And I just sort of carried that through. And honestly, it's been that way for like 20 years now. So that's where my, for anyone who wants to know, because on all my non-Disparia stuff, my non-official, you know, book stuff, I just use Wasket as my name. So on my PlayStation, on a PlayStation Network and Xbox Live and stuff, I'm always Wasket. So that's where that came from. For anyone that wants to know, is about 20 years ago, reading the Walk It in My Pocket book by Dr. Seuss. How's that for a story? Bet you weren't expecting that, right? So this is on Escape Trajectory. Yes, where did yours come from then, since we're on the subject of crazy stories about names? So let's see. Escape, escape, escape. Good, good. Yeah, now I need to know where yours came from. Okay, that's beautiful. Map view. Transfer planner. And yes, I need to keep doing this because I want to make sure it's absolutely accurate. 120. Plot it. Show ejection angles. Move that so I can actually get to it. Right there. Add our maneuver. This is going swimmingly. I'm excited. Though the hard part doesn't start for a little bit. Oops, that's Dres. Cerillion. Grab the maneuver. Oops, want the tracking ball so I can see my delta V. So we need another 1900 to 2000. And we should be... Oh, there was our encounter. Or near encounter. Now we just... And... Oh, dang it. And it's coming... Ah, there we go. Wait. That is... make sure that's Cerillion. Okay, that is a Cerillion encounter. I want to make sure it's not an encounter with one of the moons or something. Now we need to make sure we're aiming from the right direction. I think the nav is right there, just to be sure, because there is a rover in there. And again, if it's controlling from the rover, that's when we have problems. So looks like we're good. Close that out. Execute next node. Yeah, see, that's a much more reasonable ship as opposed to the HAB launcher. Okay, 10, 11 years age. And I was, to have a YouTube channel, I had to think of a name. Poof, Nagastorm out of nothing. Then I researched and found out that I shared this name with a gaming mouse, a chili pepper motorcycle group, and a fantasy species. Well, at least the fantasy species is pretty cool. I mean, Nagas are big snaky people, right? That's sort of like, I think they really started becoming popular in the Dungeons and Dragons lore. That's where they really sort of took off. Or is there a fantasy lore that they came before? I'm not sure. Was it D&D that started that, or did somebody start Naga before? I'm not sure. Because I know that it's in a lot of other literature and stuff as well, but I don't know if D&D was the one that actually pioneered or created the Naga as a species. That would probably be your area of expertise, given that it's your name. Looks like we're aiming just right. Make sure we're staged properly. Brilliant. Look at that. Cool. We should be going just fine. And our delta V is plenty. I think it said it takes no more than 1 to 2,000 meters per second to get an injection burn. And if I'm going to be aerobraking, that'll be even less, so I should have. And if I say I need an extra 1,000 for tweaks, I won't even need that much, but if I need an extra 1,000 for, you know, tweaking my inclination or anything, just a tiny bit along the way, this one should have enough too. The only one I'm really concerned about is the HAB itself not having enough delta V, but I think we should be okay on that. Perfect. I love that. Yeah, as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to show you what Cerillion looks like. It looks really, really good with all of the mods installed. Like I said, he got it to work with Scatterer and Eve, and there are dust storms and everything. So, and I figured out how to get the rings working. There were some issues with there, but he helped. He helped sort of troubleshoot that on the Kerbal forums, and now it's brilliant looking. So as soon as this burn is done, I'm going to switch over to Cerillion and show you what it looks like. If you look at my Twitch streaming channel, you have my Naga version. Okay. Okay, I'm going to say that's good. I don't think we need 0.2 more meters per second. Okay, let's point prograde. Once this gets stable prograde, then I'm going to take a look at the map view and make sure everything is working. Then I'll show you what Cerillion looks like right now, because it's ace. And I'll actually show you Disparia, because I did get actually, I don't think that was on this. Dang it, that wasn't on this save. Because I did a test before to see what the atmosphere was like before I did this. So I had two codes. One of them was sort of my test to launch stuff into Cerillion to see if it would actually survive. But that's on another save file. So I don't have anything landed there, but I can show you from the map view. So let me go ahead and show you what it looks like really quick. Where are we? So take a look at this. So yeah, look how nice that looks. Isn't that awesome? And that's all water, and there the clouds work. There are dust storms, and there are some really cool features. I forget where one of them went, but there's a really cool feature. And there are Easter eggs hidden throughout. Yeah, like right there. I think that's one of them, a jagged mountain range. So it's a really cool planet. You see the rings and everything. And then over here, there we go. There is the moon Disparia, named after the books. So I'm really excited about that. And it's got a whole bunch of neat craters and features. And when you actually get down on the surface, it looks even better. It has a nice sort of like bluish atmosphere sky. It's a really, really cool when you actually get on it. It kind of has a surface that looks like the mun or the moon, however you want to go and pronounce it. But yeah, that's where I'm heading next. Once we get everything set up on Cerillion, once everything makes it there, hopefully safely, we're going to move on. But you can see part of the problem with Cerillion is that there's a lot of water, and it's kind of hard to control a HAB that's flying through the atmosphere with very little control, so I really need to be careful to make sure I don't land it on the water and turn it into sort of a sea base. That would make the whole mining thing a little bit irrelevant. So I really, once we get there, I really need to be careful where I land, because it's a really, really cool looking place, but it's going to be hard to hit the right spots. Yeah, what? Go ahead. Something funny, yes. I'm always up for a good funny. I'm going to quick save since we are heading out, and then head to the tracking station and take a look at the probe and set up the maneuver for that. Let's see, which one? Eve scanner. Okay. So now we need to set up a closer encounter with this, the probe, and I'm going to try and do that as close as possible to Kerbin as I can so that I have time to stagger all of these. Okay, where are we? And it should still be controlling from the right spot since I don't have any other control areas from this. Yeah, funny story away. Let's hear it. We should be... Yeah, actually, yeah, I was going to ask you about snipper clips. Is that... yeah, you can't really stream and give somebody else the other controller, can you? But is it actually fun? Because I was looking at getting that for Linda and I to play. But is it actually, you know, fun enough? Is it something you'd recommend? Okay, are we officially out? Looks like we are officially out. Why does it not show an encounter now? Maybe it does. I'm just... Let's see if it shows. Yeah, I thought we had a decent encounter, I guess. Oh, I'm still speeding up. I don't want to do that. Whoops. Okay, I guess we will have to make a corrective maneuver, but we're not too far out, so that'll be pretty easy. I'm going to set it right there. So the idea here is that I'm going to stagger one there, then the next one there, then the next one there, then the next one there for the 4 ships. That way I'm doing it all early enough. Yeah, it's great fun to see on YouTube when you can. It's the new reason 2 to 4 people argue what to do. Yeah, actually my cousins are coming over for Easter tomorrow. They're pretty young and they like to play games with us. So that would, if we could grab that, that would actually be a lot of fun. All 4 of us to play. Okay, add maneuver. Let's focus on Cerillion and see what we can do. I don't know which way I need to go to get a closer maneuver. Or I mean encounter rather. Move this over here so I can see. And bring the ball up so I know how big of a burn I'm getting. Okay, let me focus on this for a sec. No, I'm going to delete that because that is not very clean. Let's try again. Oops. And might be sparking you fresh for R34. Cool, yeah, and it's not full price, is it? Either, is it? I think it's cheaper than, like, you know, $60. Oh, that was an encounter, wasn't it? Oh, that was an encounter. Dagnabbit. Okay, maybe I should zoom in and use the tweak. I love this editor. It's so nice to be able to use this as opposed to trying to drag precisely. So which way do I need to go? That looks like it's getting farther away, doesn't it? Well, most you know, new games are like $50 or $60. I think that one's only 30 or 40 or even 20, isn't it? I don't think it's full. It's not the same price as Breath of the Wild, for example, is what I remember. Wait, where did it go? Maybe I was going the right way. Because I thought we had one, didn't we? Weird, what is going on with this maneuver? So how close is that? Closest approach, 1,900,000. Yeah, it is, so it is cheap, cool. So are we getting anywhere closer? I wish it would show me on the planet here how close I'm coming, but it doesn't even consider it an encounter yet. So I'm just trying to go up in small increments here, but I don't know which way to go. Because I know we had one. Have you seen the Nintendo Direct? The newest one? There was one that announced a huge game lineup that was just recent, wasn't there? If that's the one you're talking about, I haven't seen it yet, no. Oh, did they? Yeah, I'm really interested to see what that's going to be like. How did it look? What do you think of it? Okay, let me try this again. So, is it that way? So that was briefly an encounter right there, wasn't it? Oh, so I need to go prograde. And that should... So I was doing prograde, so that should give it to me, right? Unless I'm just doing too big of increments. There's arms, cool arms. Okay, one of these should give it to me, shouldn't it? I mean, you saw it flash, right? Wait, was that it? Or is that just gone? Why is this so hard? I'm gonna have to tweak, oh, another Monster Hunter? What's that on? Is it 3DS or the Switch? Oh, okay. I was hoping the Switch. That would have been awesome. Let me try messing around with this. Because I do need to make sure we're in the right plane, you know. That should be getting us closer. So negative 2.8. Let's see if it's... Okay, forget it. I'm going to have to plan B. It might be Switch. I'll have to look that up later today. Because, yeah, I did not take a look at it. So let me try first to match its inclination. Okay, let me move this back over. Let's see. I think it's this way. It's like Pokemon. I have way too many lines here. I can't see what's going on. Oh, that's a huge burn. What the heck's going on with that? Okay. Yeah, this is a little trickier than I imagined. I don't know quite what's going on. Really? Yeah, I'll have to check that out if it's different. That sounds interesting. Add maneuver. Okay, let's... I have no idea why I'm having so much trouble with this. That looks like it's going to do it, right? Right there. Okay, now we can... I don't know why that was so hard. I feel like a dum-dum. Now we can use our editor and get close. See it up, floating up there? Let's see if we can't get it a touch closer. Nope. So we probably want to do... Whoa, that's way too much, isn't it? 3DS just confirmed. Okay, well, cool. Yeah, I'm glad they're still doing stuff with the 3DS. I was a little concerned about that, given how mobile the Switch is. I'm glad they're still supporting the 3DS, but I don't know, honestly, what their long-term plan would be for it. I mean, can you even imagine what they have next? Because they couldn't really release a new, you know, like a new Game Boy or a new 3DS. And if they just bumped up the power, it would be too close to the Switch. So I really don't know what to expect from their, you know, dedicated handhelds. And I mean, how long realistically do you think this the 3DS is going to last as far as, you know, its power, being able to play things that people want? I mean, do you think it's going to last a lot longer, or is it on the way out? Pikmin, yes. Are you a Pikmin fan? Let's see. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, I heard that there was going to be something like that. I just didn't know that it was announced. I love Pikmin. Oops, wrong way. Okay, this is when I want to try and get it really close because I want to set up for aerobraking. So that's why I'm trying to get super precise here. I'm an Arlo fan. Okay, wait for it. I might need to go to 0.1 on this. Focus. Okay, now bring it in a little bit. Okay, I'm going to drop this to 0.1 as well. See, this is so much easier than using the ball. Oh, that's it. That's catastrophic. Right there. That's terrible. I think I'm going to call that close enough, and then I can just do last-minute tweaks. So that looks good. Let's execute the next node. Perfect. Is it executing? What's going on? Why are we out of electric charge? Don't we have our solar panels deployed? You're kidding. We have no power. Oh my gosh. We ran out of power and I didn't deploy the solar panels. Aren't there any others anywhere else? Oh my gosh. Okay, sounds like this is dead in the water. Unless you have a way that I can fix that. I mean, is there any way that I can hurry and get some power? Because the engines are not working. And I can't open the solar panels. Oh, that is a bad, bad, bad thing. All that time spent planning. Lovely. Wait. Okay, waiting. I'm not going to destroy anything. There has to be... Man, what the heck? You tried. Why? I wish there was a manual way of opening those. What the heck? I should have thought about that. Dang it. And I don't remember where my most recent save is. I wonder... Let me just see how far back. So we're at... How far is that, the persistent one? I want to say that that's probably... Let me just see if that's where I'm at, because I can't believe that that would have... Oh, man. Big mistake there. That's a big boo-boo on my part. Okay, let's see where we're going. Everything should be on its way out, right? On escape. Surface base, rover, refuel rover. Okay, so let me see if reloading this, if it still has any power. I hope that I caught this right after the burn so that it still has some juice. Let's see. No, it's out of charge. It's dead in the water. What? Or dead in the space, I guess. Oh my gosh. They're completely drained and there's nothing I can do. Oh boy. Well, actually, if that's the case, let me go back to the tracking station and make sure I open up all the solar panels and everything else. Because I don't want to leave... Oh man, that's not a... Okay, it's not catastrophic because I can send another one once I get everything else into orbit. So it's not super catastrophic. Maybe. Oh man, that's a... Whoops. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that. I guess because most of the other ships have solar panels on the outside. Let's make sure this isn't losing power. Okay, where are all of my solar panels? I'm going to extend a couple of these on the HAB just to be sure. So let me stick this one out so that we don't have any of those problems. That one. And I will have to obviously close those before I re-enter. But that should keep everything going. Dang, that was... What's going on here? Huh. No idea what's going on there. Okay. I'm just going to pretend that that's fine. And we're going to go and adjust our encounter. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that. Oh, we actually have a pretty good one, so let me focus on it. I know, Mario Kart 8 is, oh, that's because Cerillion's right there. They're adding a bunch of new stuff, and we actually love all the battle, the multiplayer battle modes. Linda likes those way more than racing, so those tend to be what we do. Let me actually create my maneuver node. We tend to do battle. Are you a race fan or a battle fan? Okay, so this, add maneuver. Okay. Now we can start adjusting it. Yeah, I'm not going to have to do much to tweak it. When I used to play Mario Kart 7 with my friend, I was the god of Rainbow Road. Linda and I got pretty good for a while, you know, because it kept track of your score when you play online. And we were doing pretty well. I was surprised. Wait, that's... Oops. Okay, and then we probably want to bring this down. Get it nice and close. Do you have a favorite Mario Kart? Had an emulator of the SNES and played battle mode. Oh yeah, the SNES one. That one was a lot of fun. I remember playing that a long time ago too. That was... why does it keep getting rid of my target? Yeah, do you have a favorite version of it? Or Mario Kart, I mean. Do you have your... just like Zelda, do you have your favorites? Okay. Yes, I know this is slow, but I'd rather be extra careful. Where are we? Whoop. Oh, we still need to come down, don't we? Getting it closer. Okay, that's getting very close. Also, no. You know, I really like, was it 7 was the most recent one on the 3DS? Is that the one I'm thinking of? If so, that's just a really, really fun one. I really like that one a lot. But Double Dash, I think, I'm not going to call it my favorite, but just because of how you could play with 2 people, Double Dash, I think, is one of the better ones by far. 0.05. Let's see if we can't. Okay, that's super close, so I'm going to say execute that. And since we have power, we won't be screwing it up, right? And we're controlling from the right place. So good. This is going to work. I played with my bud Thomas, the number 7. Yeah, I like the style. I like the tracks a lot on the 3DS one on 7. I just thought that one was a lot of fun. Obviously, I didn't play multiplayer because I only have one 3DS. Well, actually, now I have 2, but I only had one copy of it. But that was one of my favorites. But Double Dash was fun with a lot of people. I think that one was more fun than most of the others with a lot of people. Oh, that wasn't a very far maneuver. That was only a few days away, wasn't it? And we should be good. Let's make sure this works. Ruled Rainbow Road. Ah, Rainbow Road. Man, it'd be fun to do a list of like the top 10 best Mario Kart tracks from the whole series. That would be so hard to do. Could you imagine having to narrow down your top 10 favorite tracks out of all of them? You know which one I like, speaking of tracks that I don't think anyone else likes, but I love it for some reason, is the Baby Park one. The one where you have, 8 laps and they're really, really, really fast. I love that one. Nobody else seems to like it, but I thought that was one of the best tracks. It's so fast and it's so crazy. Yeah, that Linda hates that one. She resents it and loathes it. But no, I think that one's a ton of fun. It's especially when there are banana peels everywhere, it's hilarious. Yeah, way more rainbows. So that's drifting, but we're close enough that it's going to be okay. Let's quick save, and now I'm going to switch to my next one and get that going. So I need to get the rover going. And once I get all of these set and with a close encounter, then I think I'll be good. So next is Cerillion rover. Let's fly that. Do you know what the track count is up to for 8 Deluxe? It's got to be so high. They said that there are more in there than any other game, right? Okay, how much Delta V do we have? 2,500, that should be good. No, there are... Where did you see yellow ones? I have not seen any yellow Joy-Cons. What are we looking at here? Okay. Let's try maneuver. And then let's focus on 45 tracks. That's a ton of tracks. That is so many. And that's why that game's going to be so good. Because the Mario Kart tracks are just... Really? I did not... Was that in the Nintendo Direct that I must have missed? Maneuver node editor. Okay, let's see if we can't get... Oops, wrong way. So this one I'm going to have to be careful and probably do a little bit of aerobraking because I only have 2,500 meters per second of Delta V left. So this one I will, when it gets close, I'm going to have to do a super tight aerobraking so that I can actually get into orbit. Where'd we go? I think we're hitting a moon there. Look at all those encounters with the moons. That's a little mess. That's funny, actually. Look at all those encounters. But obviously I just want to get one with... Okay. Yeah, those moons really kind of make it hard to get right in there. But it looks like I will have Disparia 424 in 5 hours. 420. Okay. Oh crap! I'm gonna hit Disparia first. But it looks like that will eventually set me to a decent periapse, won't it? So yeah, it looks like there's nothing I can do to avoid hitting Disparia, is there? Oh, if I come in from this side, okay. I'm gonna come in from that side. Do you remember, it was with the GameCube and the N64 that Nintendo had so many different colored versions of all of their the consoles. I really hope that they do something like that with the Switch, because it's perfect for that. You know, you have so many little different pieces of it that you can change. You know, the Joy-Cons, even the dot color. Let's see. Let me turn all these to 0.5. 0.5. 0.5. How close is that to the equator? That looks fairly close, doesn't it? Just under 50. Holy cow. So you see what I'm doing here. I want to try and get it as... there we go. Okay, that's what I needed. I want to get it as equatorial as possible. That's actually going to be aerobraking as it is. So that's exactly what I want. I'm very happy with that. I'm going to use the Lakitu. Let's see. Who have my favorites been? I love Tanuki Mario. Donkey Kong has always been a good one for me. And Luigi. Obviously, you saw my Switch profile as Luigi. I'm a Luigi guy. Linda is usually a Yoshi or a Toadette. This is going to be a super quick little burn. I don't like actually how he plays, but Morton of the Koopalings, he's funny. I love his voice in specifically Mario Kart. Actually, did you play Paper Mario Color Splash? Who else? You mean someone that's not included in it? Who else would you want that's not included? Because it's pretty much every Mario character in the world. That's what I love about it. Oh, so I'm guessing you said no to playing Color Splash. Morton in Color Splash is hilarious. Just go to YouTube and just look up Morton from Paper Mario Color Splash. I think they did him really well. He's hilarious. That's why I like him. He's just sort of a funny dunce. Okay, go. Okay, there we go. Let me make sure that is still... Yeah, that's close. I can tweak it as we get a little bit closer, but that looks good. Waluigi! Yes, good old Waluigi. Is he not in it? Or is he in it in the new one but not the old one? I thought he was in it, wasn't he? Yeah, I thought he was in it. Okay, last one, the fuel rover. Then we should have all of them heading where they need to go and where they need to be. And that will be a big relief. Obviously, I'm going to have to send a new probe, but if I can just get everything in a stable orbit, I have all the time I need to send... that looks empty, doesn't it? Yeah, I think 18 meters per second. I'm just going to ditch that stage. Okay, where is it? Where is my... what's going on here? Why isn't it working? I do not see what's going on. Do you? Am I missing something? Ooh, that should be decoupling, right? It's like I can't even select it. Let me see. He is for sure. Okay, good. He's always annoying in a good way. I thought I turned off... Okay, I'm just going to have to turn that off because I guess that's been messing it up. That should fix it. I thought I had comms on this. That's really weird. Okay, there we go. That was what was causing the problem. Okay, so now we should be able to set the maneuver. And I have 3,200 meters per second of delta V in this, which should be more than enough to do whatever I need. So that is a good thing. Go ahead and set... yeah, look, everything's right close together. I like that. That's really good. Let's see if we can't focus on Cerillion and get a super nice encounter. That's a ways off, but we can fix that. Yeah, so this is why I love MechJeb, is that node editor makes it so nice to get precise encounters. It's so nice. Which way do I need to go? I think I need to go up, don't I? That's going up, right? Making sure I'm going the right direction. Why don't we just 1 it for now? That's way too slow. Yeah, these moons make it super tricky, but that's part of the fun of this little system here. Let's see. I just saw you sent a link. Okay, I'm gonna click on that really quick. Oh yes, Waluigi. His voice. Whoever does his voice gets a gold star for being amazing. How awesome would a job be if you voiced Waluigi in games? That would be like the best thing to put on your resume ever. To be Waluigi's voice actor. Oops. Need 0.1. No, let's see. See, I got to get that curve right around. I'm not that bad. I got to get that curve right in there. Let's see. I think this is the one that I need to use. Maybe 0.01. Yeah, that's a nice angle. See if we can't get it dead on. Put a 0 there. That's nearly it, isn't it? What's that in? How deep is that? 43. I think that's within aerobraking tolerances. So we're going to execute that one. Cool. These are actually coming. I'm happy. I think once I get these burns done, I thought I was going to have time to actually land them, but this is taking way longer than I thought, so I think I'm going to finish the stream up here once I get this burn done, and I just check to make sure everything is okay. Linda and I are going to go do some Easter prep for tomorrow. And we got to get some food going, but I want to make sure all of these are good to go. Oh, a quick question before I go in a minute here. Have you been following the news for the Xbox Scorpio at all? The engine is activated, correct? Yes, it is. And we should be going. RCS is, I think we're good on monopropellant. No, okay. I was just curious to see if you're interested, because this week a whole lot of new news came out about it as far as specs, and they did. Microsoft did say that they are officially going to announce it at E3 this year, and they showed. They actually showed I think it was a picture of a dev kit you can find online with some little extra buttons and knobs, but they do actually have a picture of it, so that's pretty cool. Okay, F5. Here's what I'm going to do. Tracking station. A lot of these little encounters are messing up, so I'm going to fast forward time to sort of the middle of the route, and then hopefully everything will kind of stabilize so I can get a better idea of where they're actually going to go. Let's see. Where are we? Yeah, let's let them get out a little bit. And okay, that should be... I wanted to get them far enough away from Kerbin that I can actually see what they're doing. Okay, so this one is going to have an encounter. Where's Cerillion that I can focus on it? I just want to check and make sure. That one looks like it's going right. Which one is that? Is that... Can't tell which one's which through these colors. This is why it's so hard to coordinate so many. This is the first time I've had to try that. Okay, so this one is the base. The rover is coming in for almost an aerobraking. Okay, so that's close. And the refueling rover is coming in for... Let's see. That one is going to... Ooh, just kind of touch underneath. So with just a minor tweak, I should be able to fix all of those. So cool. I'm happy with that. I think I'm going to let the time run out, and I will pick up the stream probably Monday or Wednesday. But I do have my usual building Freeport on. Let's see. Make sure I save. I think we're good there. I do have my usual stream on Tuesday, but either Monday or Wednesday I will be back on. And if you stream, like I said, I do have notifications, so I will join the stream whenever you do over the next few days. So I think we are good. So I'm going to end the stream, but thank you for joining me again, and I hope you have a fun Easter. Hopefully the weather's good for you there. We're going to do a little egg hunt, and it's supposed to be about 70 degrees, so it's going to be perfect for outside this week. So yes, you have a good weekend and a good Easter, and I will see you next week.